All right, folks, this is the Larson Pet View dog storm door, sold at Lowe's for about $350. I got it in December. That's when I ordered it at the store. It took probably 45 days for it to get here. There's been shipping delays, just like everything else in the world these days. I've got two dogs. Let's see if I can find them real quick. There they are. And they're probably medium size, 50 to 60 pounds each. And they fit through this dog door just fine. One of the things I was nervous about when I got this is whether or not they'd fit through the door. But this size actually fits through a pretty big dog, because what they do is they kind of kneel down a little bit to get through. So yeah, so it fits my dogs just fine. Took me probably about maybe 3 hours to put this door in, just because it's not difficult, but there's just a lot of extra steps involved. So I'll show you the basics of how I put it together, because I've already got it done. I'm certainly not going to take it apart. But, you start by putting in this side frame. It's one giant long piece, goes all the way down and all the way up. And you get your first screw in right here. As you can see, I've actually stripped that one a little bit getting it in. But it's got a notch in it. And once you get it in, you just kind of screw in all the other pieces. And then over here, you have the other rail. And that gets put in. And then you've got this sort of like drip pan, which I'll show you a side view of it. And that's just to keep the water from flowing onto the door. But you can see there. And then once you get that in, you put the hardware in for the door handle, which I want to talk about this door handle in just a minute. And then you put the little shock thing on. I forget what it's actually called, but to me it looks like an old car shock, so that's just what I've always called it. Anyway, so a couple of cool features about this door that I really like. I didn't realize that I liked them until I got the door installed. But now that I have it, I love it. So it is not a classic strike plate door type of installation. So this is my larger door right here. And as you can see, if I shut it, typical style door, where this one has this sort of different kind of plate to hold the door in. To screw this in, I actually had to figure out where the door was going to shut and screw it into the wall here. And you can see behind it, there's a couple of gray shims. They give it to you in the box to push out the little clip. But once I got it where I wanted to and screwed the screws in, it works great. It works a lot better than I thought it was going to work. I mean, I'm used to doors that have this kind of plate in them. But this actually works really, really well. And the locking mechanism is extremely simple. So the door turns, right? But this triggers the lock. The lock is right here. It's this little thing right here. Now the door is locked. Can't open the door. But if you hit this little button, it unlocks the door. How cool is that? So it's really effective, really effective. Also have the part of my camera for just a minute. We've got the window feature. So you can open up and have a screen door and have air come in. By default, this screen comes on the bottom, and you have to switch the pieces of glass to get the screen up top. That was a little bit tricky, only because I'm not good with small little detail work, so I had to have my wife come help me, and she's much better at that than I am. I tend to use brute force sometimes, so thank goodness she was around. The other thing that I like about this door a lot is the amount of windows. I think you see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the dog door. So what I like about this is, let me come in here real quick. So another door that was for sale at Lowe's, the glass ended right about here. And if I'd have bought that one, everything down from here would have just been, you know, like white aluminum or whatever the material it is that the doors are made of. So I wouldn't have been able to see outside. I would have gotten less to see. Where with this, I just feel like a lot more natural light comes in the house. So it's nice. Again, this is the Larson Pet View dog storm door, and it's about 350 bucks at Lowe's. I'll put the link in the description. And if you like this and it's helpful for you when determining whether or not you want to get this door, like and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be putting more videos out of just stuff I have around the house that I bought at either places like Lowe's or Costco. Because when I was looking for things to buy, I'd go on YouTube, and what I noticed is that there's not a lot of reviews out there for all kinds of different products. And so I just want to help people make the right decision on what they should get or shouldn't get. So here come my dudes. Hey, come show us how the door works. Hey, no, back. Both rescues, by the way. Come here. Come on, come get a treat. Go boys. Go boys. So there you have it, folks. Larson Pet View storm door. Any questions, leave them in the comments, and I'll be sure to help you out as best I can. Take care. Have a great one.